Friday evening, it is the first Friday of the month, and while many people were counting on that direct deposit to come this morning, you might have found your money wasn't there. Huntington Bank, U.S. Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, all having issues this morning, and that's because they all use the same clearinghouse network for processing your transaction. And that network experienced an error that's since been resolved. That came on top of another issue millions of homeowners had this morning trying to pay their mortgage at the beginning of the month. The lending service company Mr. Cooper is the latest to fall victim to the ubiquitous cybersecurity hack. Kent's here to talk about it. Hey, Kent.
Hey, Jana. Yeah, the concern about this apparent hack is still just beginning to hit some mortgage customers, because even though more than 4 million people are impacted, experts say some might not even realize they are a Mr. Cooper customer, especially if their mortgage payment comes out automatically every month. Even if you have a home mortgage that originated with another company, there is a chance it's now under Mr. Cooper's roof.
In most cases, that loan is going to be bought or sold to a servicer, i.e. Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper is the largest servicer of mortgage loans across the country, actually.
So this is a big deal.
It is. It's a very big deal.
Zach Quakenot says he hasn't heard that any of his customers at Guaranteed Rate Affinity are among the 4 million impacted by Mr. Cooper's cybersecurity issue. But he says it is possible because you probably wouldn't know unless you've tried to log on to pay.
Not a whole lot of communication has gone on about it just yet.
In a statement, the company says the incident happened on Halloween and that it locked down its systems and locked customers out to keep their data safe, adding, "Rest assured, you will not incur any fees, penalties, or negative credit reporting related to late payments as we work to fix the issue." If you schedule your payment automatically, the company says it will be processed as soon as our systems are operational and you will receive a notification. But that might come as news to some customers because that link to information is blocked by some internet browsers that deem the connection itself unsecure.
There is the chance, of course, that your information might have been compromised.
It also makes me wonder about how much people should trust any communication coming into their inbox right now.
Yeah, great question. Yeah, I would say the best thing to do would be just to pick up the phone and call. I'm sure their phones are probably flooded, but it'd be in your best interest to stay on hold and make sure that you speak to somebody to get some actual information.
I can tell you if consumers do have concerns or they don't know what to do, they can certainly call the Department of Commerce.
Assistant Commissioner of Enforcement Jacqueline Olson says even though Mr. Cooper's investigation is just beginning and their customers have been locked out, they can still be proactive.
They could contact the credit bureaus, that's, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and place a one-call fraud alert on their credit report. And they'd only have to contact one of them to make that happen.
Now, on that cybersecurity information page, Mr. Cooper does go on to say that customers can communicate using their secure text messaging platform. And if the company finds that customer data was exposed, it will offer identity protection services. If you're having trouble accessing that information, we're posting the latest update along with some Q&A, frequently asked questions, along with this story on KARE11.com.